We're here because free speech is under attack. We're here because people are being convinced that socialism works. We're here because people are being judged guilty until proven innocent. We are fighting back with facts. This is not a safe zone, so buckle up, Buttercup. This is the raw, naked truth.
More classified Biden documents, woke schools withhold scholarship notifications, and more. Welcome to the Raw Naked Truth. I'm your host, Eric Lopkin, and here's the news you need to know. The Biden classified document scandal continues. The House Judiciary Committee announced that it was opening an investigation into classified documents that were found in the Delaware home of President Biden, as well as his former office in Washington, D.C. The panel, now helmed by Republicans Jim Jordan and Mike Johnson, wrote a letter to Attorney General Merrick Garland announcing their probe and demanding all communications related to the discovery of the documents, which reportedly occurred last November and dated back to Biden's time as vice president. The White House acknowledged the discovery of these documents last week, and Garland recently announced the appointment of a special counsel to investigate the incident. The special counsel has since announced more classified documents were located after the White House claimed that there were no more documents to be found. Questions have also been raised as to why the Justice Department raided Donald Trump's home and took pictures of the classified documents there, but have not done so to the home of President Biden. Representative James Comer, chair of the House Oversight Committee, sent a letter to the White House demanding visitor logs for President Biden's Wilmington, Delaware residence, where Biden aides found classified documents from his time as former President Barack Obama's vice president. Without a list of individuals who have visited his residence, the American people will never know who had access to these highly sensitive documents. Comer said in a letter to the White House Chief of Staff Ron Kane, the White House has stated that no visitor logs exist. Representative Adam Schiff, the Democrat from California, has stated that the Biden documents could represent a threat to national security. It has been verified that Hunter Biden had access to all the areas where the classified documents were found. In addition, an episode of Jay Leno's Garage was filmed in Biden's garage while the documents were housed there. One of the signatories of the now discredited open letter attempting to discredit the findings from the Hunter Biden laptop made a stunning admission more than 2 years after it surfaced in the public eye. Douglas Wise, a former Defense Intelligence Agency deputy director and former senior CIA operations officer, was among the over 50 former intel officials who claimed that the content of the laptop, first reported by the New York Post in October 2020, has all the classic earmarks of a Russian information operation. But in an interview with The Australian published Sunday, Weiss now admits most of what was found in the reported emails had to be based in reality. Quote, all of us figured that a significant portion of that content had to be real to make any Russian disinformation credible, Wise told The Australian. According to The Australian, Weiss had no regrets signing on to the letter and said it was no surprise that the emails were genuine. 13 high schools in Virginia say they neglected to inform their students that they won national merit recognition in time for those students to apply to college and scholarship opportunities. Governor Glenn Youngkin called for an investigation into what happened. Prince William County Public Schools confirmed that 2 high schools did not notify students of their recognition in a timely manner. Students should have been notified between March and June of last year. 4 other high schools in Loudoun County did not notify students of their national merit recognition, and 7 high schools in Fairfax County admitted that they also did not notify students. The school systems say it was all oversight, but Youngkin suggests a larger policy may be at play at these school systems. They have a maniacal focus on equal outcomes for all students at all cost. And at the heart of the American dream is excelling, is advancing, is stretching and recognizing that we have students of different capabilities, Youngkin said. The school system blames accidental administrative oversight for not telling students, but said they have now notified 16 students of the prestigious accolade. It has been found that these schools hired diversity experts who advocated that all focus must be on equal outcomes, not opportunities, even if that meant holding some students back. A total of 331 police were shot across the country in 2022, a 6% increase from 2020, according to a new accounting from the National Fraternal Order of Police. Of officers who were shot in the line of duty, 62 were killed, up 32% from 2020, the police group said. This past year has been one of the most dangerous years for law enforcement in recent history due to the increase of violence directed towards law enforcement officers, as well as the nationwide crime crisis, which has seen criminals emboldened by the failed policies of pandering prosecutors and cynical politicians, said Patrick Yose, the president of the police group. Last year's grim tally was slightly down from 2021, when a record 346 officers were shot and 63 killed. That's the Raw Naked Truth. You can catch every episode of The Raw Naked Truth at xvadio.com/podcasts, the Apple Podcasts app, Google Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Stitcher, Amazon Music, Audible, and any platform that respects freedom of speech. We'll see you next time.